All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel, All Wings Everything, and I am your cook, Spinelli. Now, in today's video, what we're gonna do firecracker wings. Now, I'm telling you, I have to admit, I love this recipe. I know you guys gonna say you love all your recipes, and that is true, but it's something so special about this recipe that I really love. And you're gonna see why as we get going in this video. So what I need you guys to do, go ahead and get to your kitchen. I'm already in mine, so we can go ahead and get started. I'm tired of talking, I'm getting hungry, and I'm dying to show you this recipe. So let's go. All right, guys, here are the ingredients we have today for this recipe. So we're gonna use some virgin olive oil, some chili sauce, some ground pepper. We're gonna use some Siracha chili sauce. We're gonna use paprika, red pepper flakes, salt, minced garlic, soy sauce, minced ginger, brown sugar, and we have our Publix green wise wings, and we're gonna use some green onions. So these are the ingredients we're gonna use for today. So let's get started. All right, so I've already measured out our ingredients for today's recipe. So what we have right here, we have 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. We have 1 teaspoon of minced ginger, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We have 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I have 4 tablespoons of chili sauce. I have 2 teaspoons of brown sugar. I have about 1/4 of a teaspoon of red chili flakes. I have 4 teaspoons of Siracha sauce. And I have a 1/2 teaspoon of ground pepper. And I have a teaspoon of salt. And I have 1 teaspoon of paprika. And about 1/8 cup of green onions. So these are the ingredients we're going to use for today's recipe. So let's go ahead and move on. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to season our wings with the salt and pepper. So go ahead and take your salt, sprinkle it over your chicken. Give that a good mix. And after that, what you want to do is you want to sprinkle your pepper over your chicken. Give that also a good mix. And then once you do that, we will move on to the next step. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to create our marinade. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our olive oil and add it to an empty dish. Next, our chili flakes. Then our minced ginger, our minced garlic. Next, our brown sugar. Now our Siracha sauce. Add your paprika. Add your soy sauce. Lastly, add your Heinz chili sauce. We're going to mix this to combine it. And once you do that, we'll take a look at this beautiful looking marinade and we'll move on. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take a 1/2 cup of that marinade we just prepared and we're gonna pour it over our chicken. So we're gonna take a 1/2 cup of that marinade. We're gonna save 1/4 of a cup for later on in the recipe. Give it a good mix. All right, take a look at it. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take a Ziploc bag and we're gonna add our chicken wings to the Ziploc bag. And we're gonna let those wings marinate. You can marinate them for as minimum as 2 hours up to 24 hours. I'm going to leave mine in the refrigerator for about 4 hours to let it marinate. All right, so zip your bag up, put them in the refrigerator, and I'll see you guys in 4 hours. All right, so let's go ahead and line our pan with aluminum foil. And also we're gonna spray our grates with cooking spray. All this does, it keeps the chicken from sticking into the pan, and also the aluminum foil helps us with easy cleanup after we finish. So go ahead and spray your pan, line your pan, and we'll move on. All right, so now our chicken has marinated for 4 hours. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to place our chicken pieces onto our greased pan. So go ahead, add your chicken pieces, again, skin side down, about a ½ inch to 1 inch apart if you can. Don't overcrowd your pan. And once you do that, we'll move on to our next step. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're going to add our chicken pieces to our oven. I've already preheated the oven to 400 degrees. So the oven is preheated to 400 degrees. We're gonna allow these things to cook for about 55 minutes. And we're gonna turn our chicken over to allow it to cook on the other side halfway through the cooking process. Again, we always like our wings to cook evenly on both sides. So go ahead, set your timer, and I'll see you guys in about 27 minutes. So now we're halfway through the cooking process. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to flip our wings over and allow them to cook on the other side for the remaining of the time. So go ahead, flip your wings over. That way we can move on through this cooking process. All right, see you guys in a minute. All right, so now our wings are done. It's time to remove them from the oven. Oh man, take a look at that. All right, so let's go ahead and put them over on the counter so we can take a real good look at them. I like what I see. You guys like what you see? Take a look at them. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Nice, juicy. Look at that color. All right, guys, take a good look and we're gonna move on. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna transfer those chicken pieces from our pan over to an empty bowl. Take a look at them and then we will move on. All right, in this step, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the remaining 1/4 cup of that marinade, and we're gonna pour it over our chicken wings. All right, grab your lid, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little shake it, bake it, bake it, bake it, bake it, shake it, bake it, bake it. Shake it, bake it, bake it. All right, remove your lid. Ooh, look at that. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna transfer those wings onto a clean plate. Look at that, y'all. You have to love that. Take a look at them. All right, let's move on to this last process. There you have it, Firecracker wings. Folks, I'm telling you, this is a work of art. Take a look at that. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we call in the South good groceries. These are some good groceries. Look how juicy they are. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting hungry now. I hope you guys followed me in this recipe, because so you are one lucky person, because you're going to be eating these things exactly around the same time I'm going to grab me one. All right, so now it's about time for me to stop all the looking and start the eating and do a little quality control. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab me one of these wings and I'm going to check it out to make sure that it's safe for you guys to eat. And trust me, it is safe for you to eat. These things are amazing. Absolutely delicious. I know I always say you have to try all my recipes, and you really do. But this is one you need to move to the top of your list. All right, everyone. It's about time for me to finish off these wings. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up me a chair and finish off the remaining of these wings. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a comment below and hit the like button, and also share it with anybody who you feel is interested. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace. All right, everyone. I know you guys enjoyed this video, and now you see exactly why I love this recipe. The seasonings, the spices, the marinade, all that combined just gave this recipe an undeniable flavor. I really, really, really enjoyed the recipe. And now, if you follow me in this video, I know you are eating those wings now, but as soon as you put down that last bite, leave a comment below. And for those who are going to do the recipe later, I want you guys to comment below. Now, if you like the video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do it right now. And please share this video with your family and friends and those who may be interested. And until then, I am your cook, and we are at All Wings Everything, and I am out. Peace. Everybody stand up. Introducing the one and only, the most anticipated and highly underrated